someone who fought the good fight, but did not quite win, if you will. And it was funny because as the trial continued, it became less and less about beatings and more about beat offs. Your boy Jussie Smollett was found
Oh
guilty
shit!
of falsely reporting a hate crime.
What did you fucking think? Look at your text.
Holy crap. So let me switch over to bam. So Jussie Smollett had I'm gonna read this article from CNN and actually real quick got you. So Jussie Smollett was found guilty of falsely reporting a hate crime. This was the case of all cases or whatnot that I don't know. Some people cared about, others did not. But apparently, so he was found guilty. So I'm trying to see because this is in all kinds of crazy order. Let me switch down. I'm trying to find. Here we go. So, Jussie was found guilty of five counts of disorderly conduct for making false reports to police that he was a victim of a hate crime back in January 2019. He was acquitted on one count of felony disorderly conduct related to making a false police report. He was the victim of aggravated battery to Detroit. It's Robert Grieve. So basically, there was 6 different counts. He got found guilty on count 1 for making a false police report that he was a victim of a hate crime. He was found guilty on 2 for making a false police report that he was a victim of battery to Beige. Actually, as I read through this now, all these counts are just basically different false police reports that he was a victim of battery to a bunch of different officers. So basically the nigga lied to 5 different people and they all coming to get him. Now, the only thing that he did get acquitted on, does it have it listed here? I do not see it was one of them that he got acquitted on, but basically he is subject to a class 4 felony and punishable up to 3 years in prison and a $25,000 fine. So holy hot damn. Yeah, your boy Jussie lied. And the sad part about all of this or whatever, and again, as a African American, the thing that drove me nuts with this whole Jussie thing is the unfortunate part about it is African Americans go through real racism in America. It only takes one motherfucker to lie about some shit, and then all of a sudden that whole other side is like, oh, see, it never happens. It has slavery ended, and all of a sudden everyone was unicorns and hugs and absolutely loved each other. See, this is an example how they be lying. So yeah, fuck.
It takes one, it takes one bad seed, right? And that's all it takes to diminish all the other pain and anguish that's fucking has gone on, as if they're just people. People are opportunists, man. Again, especially working in the insurance game, like people are just looking to get an extra dollar. Shit, like I feel like that scene in Friday where Ezekiel or what was that homeless guy?
Yes, rest in peace to him because he passed away. But I know who you're talking about.
I just wanted to shout out to RIP. But yeah, he was like, I'm gonna sue for $150,000. But I said all the court for fucking, was it some stickers and some stamps? So it's like
something like that.
give me a little something. It's like, the good old saying, give me something to hold. Let me hold on to something.
Yeah.
And bro, but didn't we know that this shit was fucking tomfoolery from the jump? Like, is it just because I can understand, right? They schedule these, these court cases, just how then the topic that comes after this, it's been a major marker in I can't wait till this fucking trial goes on fire. But it's like, I mean, I almost feel because they knew the fuckery, they're like, you know what? White people, no, not I'm already throwing races under the shit, but a certain class is going to do some really bad shit. We need one to kind of lighten the load a little bit, fuck a little lead off the haystacks. And shit. I mean, you can't. I mean, the fact when those brothers from were the Jamaicans that pretended to be the fake Trump supporters, like,
yes. And that's why, like, so when I first heard about it, and I'm the person or wherever, I've tried to be positive in the world or wherever and give people the benefit of the doubt until the rest of the information comes out. And then when the information started coming out and it was like, okay, wait, hold on. This star from Empire left the subway at like 2 o'clock in the morning in the inner cities of Chicago, and two MAGA hat wearing racist people beat him up and poured bleach on him, and he somehow was able to make it home with that Subway sandwich still in his hand and a noose on his neck. I'm like, nah, like all of this sounds like suspect. And also, I think if I remember correctly, like the cops showed up to interview him. He had the noose on his neck. It's like, bro, like you got beat up like 8 hours ago. You still got the noose on your neck? Like,
you was really reaching. As a matter of fact, I can't leave a fucking Subway with a goddamn meatball sub without that motherfucker coming apart by the time I get home. And he got hit by two motherfuckers that were trying to take his life.
oh, homie got stomped out and had that Subway sandwich like up in the air. Like, oh no, I'm still gonna eat this. Like, I don't know.
This travesty don't take away my hunger.
Holy hot damn. So yeah, enough for Jussie. I'm glad that this situation is over or whatever, and we can move on with our lives. But Jussie gonna try to make a comeback somehow, some way. But I'm not gonna be here to support it. So he can do whatever he wanted to do on that side.
Yeah, if you know what, I laugh because out of all this shit, right? Because obviously he wanted that next season, he wanted that raise because they don't be giving motherfuckers raises. They be like, you happy that you working, right? Happy with the little that you got. And to think that the most that he did for the culture was to make sure that the half black, half Jewish woman on fucking the Netflix comedy cartoon series get played by a full-blooded black woman, not a half Jew. It's like, oh man, you really fucking tilted the tides there, brother. Thank you for fucking making equality happen in Hollywood.
I know that.
I mean, if you try to sell it.
That man set black people back about 100 years and gay people back about 75 years. So, like, I don't know, man. He need to go somewhere.
Yeah, there's so many avenues. Yeah, I would have slid up into.